Hi, I'm Mark. This is my August review for those of you with the Sun in Leo and for those with Leo rising. If you have the Sun in Leo, it's your birthday. Your birthday is your New Year's Day. Resolutions you make on your birthday are more likely to stick than those made on January the 1st. This time of year, it's time to review the year. Look back, see where you've made advancements, see where you could make improvements. It's a good time to make a list of what you want to achieve next year. We start the month with the Sun in your first house, making a square to Uranus in the 10th house. Now the Sun in the first house is saying, I need to discover new things. What can I do on my own? Uranus in the 10th house is saying, I'm restless. It's time to change career. It's time to go in a new direction. The two together can work very well. Venus is in the 11th house and is making a conjunction with the North Node. Now the North Node is our spiritual way forward. So that at this time it may be talking to people will bring you ideas, groups of people, acquaintances, not necessarily close friends. Talking to people may give you an idea of which way you're going to go in the future. On the 1st of August, Mercury in your 12th house makes an opposition to the Pluto-Saturn conjunction in your 6th house. Now Mercury in the 12th house keeps quiet, it's not very outspoken, so you may be harbouring concerns about health issues. Pluto and Saturn in the 6th house can cause health problems. Maybe that you're not happy with your diet, or you're not getting enough exercise. Mercury moves into the 1st house and the 5th, so you'll be more open to talk about these things. Mars is also active on the 1st. It makes a square from the 9th house to Jupiter in the 6th. Now where Mars and Jupiter connect, spiritual concerns are raised. It may be that there's wrongdoings in the past that you haven't put to bed, and these need to be brought up again and talked about. On the full moon, on the 3rd, the moon opposes your Sun in the 1st house in Leo. This could bring up past hurts, past injustices from relationships. It's time to deal with those now. Venus moves into your 12th house of Cancer on the 7th. This will allow you to do some inner healing. Mercury conjuncts the Sun in your 1st house on the 10th. This will allow you to openly express yourself again and rely on your thoughts. The two make a trine aspect to Mars in the 9th. The Sun and Mars work very well together. This will give you a lot of energy, a lot of drive, so use it well. It's a good time to be self-taught and to learn something that you've always wanted to learn. Broaden your knowledge. The thing with this aspect is not to let your mind go idle. It will then start to play tricks on you. On the 12th, Mars makes a square to Pluto. Now this is a good time to work with any anger issues you have. Mars-Pluto is very explosive, so this could be a good test for you. Make sure you channel the energy well. Accidents can happen if you don't concentrate, and use the energy wisely. On the 17th, both the Sun and Mars make favourable aspects to the Moon's nodes. Now there's a North Node and a South Node. The South Node is our past, our roots and where we've come from. The North Node is unfamiliar territory. It's our spiritual way forward. It's the way we are heading. If something happens now, it needs to be connected to the North Node. The South Node has nothing new to teach us. Go forward following the North Node. The North Node in your 11th house is to do with groups, humanitarian issues, friends, acquaintances. This is the way forward. Something may happen around this time that points you in the right direction. You may speak to someone, or you may come in contact with someone who gives you an idea, or there's that eureka moment. This is the way you need to go. Then on the 19th, the new moon in your sign is a time to relax. Have some fun, because the sun is coming to the end of your sign, so it's losing its strength. Have a break, relax. On the 20th, Mercury moves into your second house, followed by the Sun 2 days later. They will both then be in Virgo, so this is an excellent time for financial planning and a chance to sort out your funds. A couple of days later, on the 24th, Mars makes a hard aspect to Saturn in the 6th house. Now, Mars' energy is limited by Saturn, so it's not a time to push forward and do things. It's a time perhaps to analyse things. Saturn in your 6th house, it's a good time to analyse your health habits and your daily work routines. So this is a good move rather than trying to force things, because Mars Saturn is like trying to drive a car with the handbrake on. It doesn't move very fast. On the 24th, Mercury makes a positive aspect to Uranus in your 10th house. So this is a good time to talk about career, maybe a career move. 3 days later, Mercury makes another good aspect to Jupiter in the 6th house. So this may be an opportunity to get help with your financial planning. Venus puts herself under pressure at the end of the month. Venus in your 12th house wants a quiet life, but she makes a square to Mars in the 9th, so your beliefs will be challenged. And on the 31st, she has an opposition to Pluto in the 6th house, and this could cause some obsession about diet and health. Mercury finishes the month with an opposition to Neptune in the 8th house, so shared resources may need to be discussed. Also, with Mercury opposing Neptune, you may have insights through dreams, your intuition or psychic senses. These insights could be valuable going forward. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. If you'd like to put a comment, I'd love to hear from you. See you again. Oh, and happy birthday, Leos.